And just release that. You let out a little sigh. Ah. Yeah. Let's take a breath for the girls that are on their way in. They're probably stuck in traffic out there and looking for parking. We don't want nobody needs to stress out. We're just relaxing. Big breath in and release. Ah. Let's take a breath. Let's take a breath for the planet. Big breath in. Ah. I'm just going to walk around. You can all just relax. Just take a deep breath. I'm just going to bring this around and let that sound vibrate. This is in the key of F, which opens up the heart. F is connected to the heart chakra. It's that place where if we're stuck, we haven't let go of something or grief or loss. This is one way to move that stuck energy around. Continue to take your breath, breathing in. Remember to let that breath go. Take your breath in and exhaling out. Very nice. Very nice. Let's do one more. Nice big breath in. Taking that breath all the way down to your feet. And release. And as you're breathing, take a visual. Imagine roots growing out of your feet down into the planet. And as you inhale this next time, take that breath from the middle of the planet and draw that breath up through your roots, through the bottoms of your feet, up through your legs, into your solar plexus muscle, taking a breath in. And then as you exhale, release that breath. Imagine, visualize that breath leaving your body now in the opposite direction. That breath going down through your hips, through your legs, through the bottoms of your feet, back into the planet. Taking another breath. Drawing that breath through those roots, up through your feet, your legs, up through your heart, your lung, up through the top of your head. And then on the exhale, visualizing that breath coming down through the head, down through your chest, down through your solar plexus, down back through the bottoms of your feet, and sink a little deeper into your chair. And just feel the support, the chair supporting your body. And one more nice big breath. All the way up through your body, all the way up to the top of the head, out the top of the head. And then release and let that go. Sink a little deeper in your body, a little deeper in your chair, all the way down. Relax your shoulders, lots of space between your ears and your shoulders. Ah. Okay, very nice. Yes. We're done. Well, hello everybody. And
I don't know if you
these recordings, are these are live? Oh yes, people are coming in. Okay. Well, hello, people on this screen. People on this screen. Welcome to the West Side Women's Club. Thank you so much, Elena, for the invitation to be here.
Thank you very much for coming. And
Yes,
I would
yes,
like to
and
ask Liza to read this. Could you please? Don't be shy. Yeah, because you face on the cloud.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Do I get a
you
microphone?
get the big girl chair.
Microphone. Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
So I just read what's on this paper.
Yes. It's just so that they know I'm for real, and I didn't just decide to become a vocal coach yesterday.
It's okay. Okay, awesome. So, yes. For over 20 years, Sloane has been helping not just singers, but public speakers, teachers, therapists, doctors, and authors to prepare vocally in their professions. She has been featured on television and radio as an expert on the power of voice and has worked with clients to prepare auditions including American Idol, The Voice, Glee, and Disney. Over the last 10 years, Sloane's work has evolved far below helping singers and industry leaders. She has gained recognition in the medical community for her work with clients who came to her after an illness or injury has affected their vocal ability, including cancer survivals, people recovering from strokes, and patients diagnosed with VCD, vocal cord dysfunction.
Thank you. Well done. That was beautiful. You didn't even need the microphone.
This is our first meeting, and I think we will continue.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's start.
Okay, so I have so much wonderful things. Do I need the microphone? Do you prefer the microphone? They don't want the microphone.
Yeah, let's do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, what's happening there? Is that a volume thing maybe? Do we have volume connection? So friends, I have, where do we even begin? I feel like we kind of started already, impromptu. The first thing I want to address, okay. How's that? I feel, so, yeah, I will speak from my solar plexus.
Try one more thing.
Hello.
One more time.
Hello. Hello. I keep on falling in out of love with you. What do we do?
Is that the first exercise?
Yes. Repeat after me now. It's okay, girls. I'll just speak very loud.
We'll just speak very loud.
Mhm.
Try another one.
Technical. No event is an event unless there's some technological thing going on.
Okay, I will.
All right.
You...
We're okay here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I will speak loud? Okay. Okay. But I will be mindful of our guests that are online. So first, we kind of already started the conversation a little bit. Some of you were asking incredible questions when I came in. And I first want to make sure, hello, welcome. You're right on time. Come in and get comfortable. So if you can, tonight is not about doing anything perfectly, right? And this component, I do a lot of things with voice. Tonight, we're really going to be looking at the breathing, the relaxation, vocal toning. What I really would like.
I have another one.
Okay. How many microphones does she have? She's the lady. Oh, wow. She's the lady with the microphone. Oh, this is really cool. This is like my new toy. Okay. You're going to have to tell me where you got this. So what I would like for you ladies to do is whatever you think. Well, let's talk about that for a second. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is the one-stop shop. So whatever you're feeling about your voice, does anybody want to share anything about their voice? I hear all kinds of things with all the clients that I serve. You know, I really want to sing, but I don't think that I can sing. I'm not sure if I have a voice. I'm not sure if I can learn how to do this skill. Some people come to me for their work relations. Women, entrepreneurs, managers who are having trouble at work. They're being misunderstood. They talk too fast. They talk too loud. They don't talk loud enough. Does anybody deal with any issues like this? Does anybody want to share any vocal challenges that you have or that you struggle with?
I do too.
Yes. So what is something that you struggle with or challenge? Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Okay. Don't be afraid. It's not going to bite you.
For me, what is weird that I cannot accept my voice. When I I cannot accept the difference between what I hear when I actually talk in real life and when I hear myself on the record. It's not me. Like when I hear my voice messages, like it sounds so different from what I hear in real life when I actually talk. So this is like I cannot accept this difference.
That is a common thing. Yeah, so for the viewing audience online, the challenge is hearing her voice on a recording, for example, and then hearing her voice without the recording. That there's a dissonance there. Something isn't lining up, and you hear it and like, oh, that can't be me. And things sound different when they are recorded, and depending the device that it's coming out of, it can sound very, very different. And that's a common one. I hear that a lot. And you had one over here. Welcome. Thank you. Glad you made it. It's all good. You're right on time. Well, what is your challenge?
Like I cannot sing. I love to sing. I cannot sing. Like songs. Like my father, he's singer.
Okay.
And he's talented, but I didn't get his genes. So and I always why.
Okay. So you want to sing though? You have a desire to sing.
I want very much.
But not sure that you can sing.
Like I'm sure. Like I mean, I can hear the music. I can hear the notes. But I don't know how to manage with my breath. Let's say yes. How manage with my breath with my voice? For example, if I take car, I put volume up. And I'm singing, of course. It's beautiful. But if someone will chose music,
yeah, another very common thing. We have some rock stars in the car and in the shower, and then as soon as we turn that off. But I will tell you, singing is just like any other skill. It's just training, right? Like going to the gym. And very specifically, we're going to be working with two muscles in your body this evening. We're going to be working with your vocal cord muscles and those muscles connected to the breathing muscle, your solar plexus. So it's just a different type of workout. And so you all, thank you for being here. You are essentially in the vocal gym tonight, right? And I'm not going to make you and do push-ups and sit-ups or any of that, but we're going to be doing push-ups and sit-ups with these muscle groups. We're going to be connecting these muscle groups. And singing really is, it's not something that, I mean, some people, music royalty that have been born into the industry, but it's not rocket science. Everybody can do it. I've helped thousands of clients now find their voice. Everyone's development can be different. Some people can take a little bit longer than others. Some people get in there, like the girl today. I had a girl come in. We had 1 hour together, maybe 1 hour and 15 minutes. She is singing in it's a Taylor Swift tribute performance in Calabasas in a weekend. And she had 2 songs. We had never worked together. We got her in, we got busy, and those 2 things, just teaching her how to breathe and how to open all of this up, within 1 hour, she was leaving the session ready, feeling good, feeling better. So it's like training a different part of the body in a different way. So all of that to say, I love, first of all, thank you for sharing your challenges. They're very common things. 25 years I've been doing this work. I've seen a lot of interesting things. I see a lot of things repeat themselves over and over. So I want you all, if you could all give yourselves permission tonight to have fun. We're just a bunch of little girls in the room tonight. We're gonna go find our little girl selves and to try not to judge it. Okay, so anything that you do tonight with your voice, it's not about perfection. It's just about being here in the moment, having fun, taking away some new tools. Can we all do that? We all agree we're just going to play. We're not going to judge what we hear, what we feel. We're just going to have a good time. So that's the first thing. So the first thing, so Reader's Digest version, and this is all coming out in my book. This is actually my manuscript. I can't believe I brought it here. This is the rough draft. This is my 25 years of vocal work, 25 years in this little book. It's not even printed yet, but this is my life's work condensed to Reader's Digest, basically, right? The Cliff Notes of voice. And what I'm going to give you right now is essentially, so you have an understanding, how I teach, we all have one voice with what I call 3 vocal vicinities, right? 3 parts. So this is one of the things that makes me different from some of my colleagues that are classically trained opera teachers, opera singers. I work with the entire voice instead of, like the girl that came in today, she was told that she was a soprano when she was a young woman in school. She's not just singing soprano, she's using her whole voice. I call it 3 vocal vicinities. You've got what I call a low voice down in your belly. This is all, oh, and I'm gonna bring my flags out in a second. So this would be your low voice. Here it comes, wait for it. Everything down here, this part of your body is your low voice. This would be, for most of us in here, your speaking voice, and then this gets up into your falsetto or that head voice. So I've just simplified the voice into 3 parts, right? And then the method that I teach, I'm going to give you some exercises here in a second after we do some more breathing, are just 4, I call it your toolbox, and it's 4 exercises specific. We're going to do some pant breathing. We're going to be singing like opera singers with what's going on up here with your jaw, your lips, all of that. Pitch, being able to hear a note and then go find it, right? Pitch. And this stuff for singing is a little bit different for speaking. So for singing, it'd be finding a note. Pitch, if you are a business owner, a women entrepreneur, and you're doing presentations, pitch would be more related to the melody in your voice, right? Instead of giving a presentation like this, how would you feel if I spoke like this all night? Right? You'd all be walking out the door like, I better never, right? So that's how pitch applies for speaking in your business. And then the 4th one, the pant breath, your vibrato. Does anyone know about the vibrato? Have you used your vibrato? Do you know about this mechanism?
Head voice?
Oh, listen, yes, that vibrating. Are you a singer? She's already a singer. You already know this. So the vibrato, this is a natural mechanism in the human body that is there to support us. It's more for singers. If you're running out of breath, this thing will kick in and support you to be able to hold a note to the end of the phrase. What happens to the untrained singer or someone who doesn't know how to use that mechanism, it ends up being something in the throat. It's completely disconnected from the lower part of the body, and it ends up sounding more like a viewers don't do that, right? At this thing up in the throat. So and I'm going to show you, I don't know if we'll do that tonight, but I take that mechanism, we slow that down in your body, and we teach you how to drive it like a car. So that's the technique piece. And then, of course, there's the elements in the voice, earth, air, fire, water, metal, how those are used. For example, a women business owner, actually, she's in aerospace. Her first language was Spanish. So she had a lot of fire in her voice. She spoke very fast. She was very passionate. She loved what she did, but she was being misunderstood, right? The people that she was managing are thinking, I don't want to work with her. She's a, They were saying all kinds of not very nice things about her. So she came in, and what we did is we tempered all that passion, all that fire, and we added more water. We added more of a nurturing, right? We were listening to the ocean waves when you came in earlier. I taught her the power of the pause, how to, when she's sharing an important piece of information, that she really needs to make sure that they get to present the information and then stop and be quiet and not feel like she has to defend her view or what she's presenting. So that's just a little bit on the elements. And all this stuff is going to be in my book that's going to be released not too long. So coming back to, we're going to start with some more exercises. So the first, so our voice, the 2 best friends for our voice, I think I have enough in here, are your breath, is how your body combined with what is going on up here. It's hard with all these things in my face. What are you doing with your jaw and your lips? So I want to do a little breathing exercise with you. If you could all, and I want to do this, I think I have enough for everyone. You're going to take I'm going to take one out. Oh, thank you, Elena. Pick one balloon. And what I want to do is just have you do a little self exercise. This is just a little exploration to see how is your breath? How are you breathing? Can you, and you can, if you need to stretch it out a little bit, right? Wait a minute. So what we're going to do is I'm on the count. I'm going to give you a count. And we're going to blow up this balloon. What I want to do is see, and then hold it. So you're going to blow it up. We're going to just count it for 3. And then you're going to hold it, and we're going to see where all of the sizes of our balloons land. Does everybody have one?
Yeah, the business have one.
I'm okay. I will see.
No. You want to do that. Yeah. Maybe you just show it to us.
So
and
this.
she can use.
Oh, did I run out?
Yeah. She doesn't have.
Oh.
And Sarah, it's broken.
Oh no! Can it still blow up though? Maybe.
Try.
Sorry about that. That was the last of them. Last time I did this. So okay, so this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna blow it up.
Me?
Wait. We're all gonna go together. On the count of 3, you're gonna blow for 1, 2, 3 counts, and you're gonna hold. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Now blow. Fill your balloon up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. Hold. Now hold your balloons. Beautiful. So look at all the different sizes of the balloons, right?
Pretty good.
Now-
Yes, look at you. You guys, wow.
And you get to keep these balloons. You don't need to. I don't need to take them back. But the purpose of the exercise was to see how you fill that up. Was it a short little breath? Elena, you got a hold of your solar plexus and you filled that puppy up fast and big. So the last time I did this, I had people in the group that couldn't even barely get the smallest size on there. And so with that, there were people that couldn't get even that big. And so what this is it's just an exploratory thing for you to be able to be aware of, maybe I need to get a hold of my solar plexus a little bit more. Maybe I need to draw a little bit more. It's more like okay, you can release your balloons. You can keep your balloons. This is one of your party favors for tonight. I know that sound. So, oh gosh, where did that thought go? Come back to me. This is really important. So, what's that?
Shall we try one more time?
You want to try it again?
Yeah.
Let's try one more time. Let's see if you can get it bigger. If you can blow it up bigger than you did in the last one. Okay, so I'm going to count down this time from 3, 2, 1. See how big you can get it. 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, excellent.
Didn't work for me.
So this is just for discovery purposes for yourself, right? You can go ahead and let them out. You can tie them up. We can play balloon volleyball after if you want. So how we breathe is really important, right? What I see happening, and this is just more of an aside. I actually was very sick as a child, and I think this work that I do today now is a result of growing up as being very ill. I had asthma. I would get a cold that would turn into bronchitis that would then turn into pneumonia. And I would spend every Christmas for like 12 years in the hospital. But what happened as a child, I did not know what I was doing at the time. Because the medication was awful. They put me on steroids and they put me in these oxygen tents, and I couldn't stand it. So I would do anything I could to prevent an asthma attack from happening. I could feel it. This was at the age of, I'm talking 8, 9 years old, and I could stop my asthma attacks from happening. And I didn't know at the time what I was doing, but I was literally connecting my mental brain to my physical body. This is what I teach. This is what I'm going to show you tonight. And I would focus so deeply on slowing that breath down. I would focus and visualize opening up my airways, and I could stop the asthma attack from happening. And now fast forward, I haven't had an asthma attack in years. I have an inhaler for an emergency. It's probably expired by now. But I do not have upper respiratory issues any longer. And I have had other clients come through with upper respiratory issues that there's something about this breath work and this work that I do, because I'm doing it all the time. I do believe that I've healed myself and I've helped other people heal their bodies as well. So that's just an aside. So let's talk about breath. So breathing, how we breathe, okay, is really important. So what I see a lot of is a lot of this, right? We're in short, shallow breaths, right? Okay, creating all this tension in our, and I used to be like this. I could catch myself, at stoplights, like what's going on? Oh my gosh, bring that all down. So what we want to do is you're going to keep your shoulders really relaxed. And what we want to do is draw the breath through your nose or mouth. Yes, are you ready? Look at your own. So yes, feet are flat on the ground. Let's look at how we're breathing. We're gonna do a little meditation here. You're sitting up nice and tall. And imagine, if you will, that your body is a giant straw, right? We're a wind instrument is what we are. And instead of taking that breath up into your lungs like this, we're going to keep all of this relaxed, lots of space between your ear and your shoulders. And what we want to do is put one hand on your solar plexus. That's that muscle above your belly button, below your rib cage. And what we want to do is draw the breath, moving your hand on your belly forward on the inhale. So it would look like this. You would inhale, and then you're going to exhale, contracting that muscle, moving that belly button towards your spine, right? So inhale, moving that hand forward away from your spine. Gorgeous. And then exhale, contract that muscle, move that belly button towards your spine. Shh. Feel that? Let's do that one more time. Breath in. Good. And then exhale out. Good. And then relax. So how we breathe is really important. And we are a wind instrument, right? Whether we're speaking, singing, presenting, making videos, audios for your grandson, at your work, with your families, with your friends, we need air to move through the vocal cords to make them vibrate and create sound. So who's ready for another meditation? Yay! Okay, so this is called, this is the I Am meditation, and this is a free gift, actually, that I'm going to give you all an opportunity before we leave tonight. If you want that, you can let me know, and I will send that to you. It's very short, and what we're going to do, we're going to take the alphabet, in the English language, we're going to take the alphabet A through Z, and what we're going to do is you're going to inhale, I am, moving the solar plexus forward, and then on the exhale, you are going to pick a word. I'm going to give you some ideas. You don't have to use mine. You can use your own. You're going to exhale, starting with the letter A, abundant, right? Let's do some practice here. Let's inhale, I am. And for the letter B, we're going to exhale. How about blessed? Let's inhale, I am. And for the letter C, how about courageous? Keep with that. I'm going to give you some music. Let's keep with that. Inhale, I am. And then let's exhale for the letter D. You can plug in whatever you want. Divine. You can put in your own words. Let's inhale, I am. Inhaling in. Exhaling for the letter E.
Elegant.
Yes. Exhale. We can go around the room. We can drop in a different word, which is going to be what's it called? Jump in reading, jump in meditating. Breathe in, I am. Exhale, something for F.
Fabulous.
Yes, fabulous. Inhale, I am. Exhale for the letter G.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous. All of you that are online with us, I hope that you're participating wherever you are. Breathe in, I am. Exhaling for the letter H.
Happy.
What's that?
Happy.
Happy, beautiful.
Harmonious.
Harmonious. Love that. You can fill in whatever works for you. Let's breathe in, I am. Exhale, I am.
Incredible.
Incredible. Love that. Breathing in, I am. Exhaling for the letter J. Joyful. These are good. Inhale, I am. Exhale for the letter K.
Kind.
Kind. Inhale, I am. Exhale for the letter L.
Lovely.
Love.
Loved, lovely, loving, beautiful. Breathe in, I am. Move that hand forward. Exhale, letter M.
A miracle.
A miracle. We are all miracles. Breathing in, I am. Exhale for the letter N.
Naughty.
Naughty. We all gotta have a little bit of that once in a while. Inhale, I am. Exhale for the letter O. Optimistic. Yes, that's a good one. Breathe in, I am. Exhaling for the letter P. Precious, passionate, positive. There's so many different. I love that you're all throwing your own words out there. Inhale, I am. Exhale, Q. Queen. Lots of queens, absolutely. Inhale, I am. Exhaling to the letter R.
Radiant.
Radiant. Beautiful. Breathe in, I am. Exhale for the letter S.
Silly.
Silly. Silly is good. Silly.
Stellar.
Stellar. Stars.
Sexy.
Sexy. Sassy.
I like sexy.
All of the above. Inhale, I am. Exhale for the letter T.
Trusting.
Trusting, trustworthy, right? Teachable. Inhale, I am.
Tolerable.
Inhale, I am. Exhale for the letter U.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Good. Inhale, I am. Exhale, letter V. Victorious. That's what I was thinking.
That's good.
Victorious, good. Inhale, I am. Exhale for the letter W.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. We all got that one. Breathe in, I am. Just a few more here. Breathe in, I am. X.
Xylophone.
This was a hard one, but it's Zeno. It's on the app. Zenoteal, I think it is. It means, I should have brought it with me. It's like effervescent. It's like another. I'll send it to you. I'll make sure you all get the letter X because it was really hard to find. Inhale, last one. Y.
Youthful.
Youthful. And last one, Z. I am
Zealous for life.
zealous for life. Beautiful, beautiful. One more nice big breath in, ladies, all the way down into the belly. Breathe in. And exhale all the way out. And we're going to do an open, Yeah, just shake all of that out. Good job. How's everybody feeling? You're not falling asleep, right? You're falling asleep? Okay. So that is a whole thing I walk you through that I will send. If you want that, you can let me know before you all leave and I'll send that. So let's go back to the energy centers in the body. You all know about the energy centers in the body. We know them as chakras, referred to as or chakras, depending who you're speaking with. So this is much easier done with a visual for you. So my little flags, I love my flags. So these are, there's 7 of them, and we all have these in our body. And I'm going to move over there right now, Elena.
Oh, okay.
So if you were, I want to keep this really simple. This is our body, right? This is my crown. If you were to come over here and lay down on the piano, we're not going to do that, but I'm going to take my flag body.
Let's try to put it here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how, but I
Oh, okay. Oh, but before we do that, I want to show something real quick.
Okay.
So if we were to lay down on the piano for our viewing audience. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Okay, this way. So if we were to lay down, sorry for my backside on everybody and all the cameras and everything. Remember how I was sharing with you, you've got one voice with three vocal vicinities, right? You've got your low, your mid is your speaking voice, and then this falsetto space. All these notes down here correspond to your base, right? The root chakra. Mount Shasta is the root chakra for the planet Earth. Sacral is your number 2. Now we're coming over here. Solar plexus, this is our breathing muscle that we're activating, right? So part of what we're doing tonight is if there's any stagnant energy in your body, we're moving that energy around a little bit for you. And the goal is to move that out of your body in order to activate these energy centers in your body. So when you leave, like first of all, I can almost guarantee you should all have an amazing night's sleep. We'll just start there. I also want to encourage you, when you leave tonight, make sure you drink a lot of water before you go to bed. Just because the work we're doing, it's energetic, right? We're moving energy around the body. Heart, we already did a little thing with the heart chakra with the bowl earlier. The heart really is the bridge that connects all of your lower energy centers to your higher energy centers, right? This is the place where I spend a lot of time here with clients when they come in, just to connect all of the energy centers. The throat is the 5, right? And then we've got our third eye. This is our place of intuition. That's that place where, I'm not really sure, but I'm just not feeling like I don't really want to go park in that parking lot. And just something's just up. And then the next day you read that, something happened in that parking lot, right? That's that seed of intuition. And then our crown chakra. And there are actually more, but we are just going to focus on the physical ones in our physical body tonight. Now, this is why I still love this work. It's fascinating. The more that I learn in this field and the area of sound healing and music, and UCLA did thank you, Elena. UCLA did a study, their mental health. I got some continuing education. They did studies on the effects of music and sound on Alzheimer's patients, people with special needs, dementia, like literally people that they've done video studies, they've followed them. And you can, in this study, whoops, move that just over to say, in these studies, for example, the effect of music and sound and singing, where a room full of patients in wheelchairs, elderly, right, dementia, Alzheimer's, catatonic, like they come in and they're just, there's nothing. And then they start playing some music and drums, and you literally see these people start to come alive. And by the end of the class or the week or whatever the project was that they're doing, by the end of this, these patients are singing full songs. These are people who have nothing is going on in the brain any longer. They can't tell you what they had for breakfast that morning, but they can sing songs from their childhood from beginning to end. So the effects of music and healing on the brain and the body is incredibly powerful. And I'm a lifelong learner. I'm always the sound of frequencies. So I want to come back to our flags. So this root, stay with me now, because we're gonna do some breathing, make some sound here. So do I have any musicians? Anybody play? Well, we have a singer in the room. But you play instruments too? You sing? Yeah. What instruments do you play?
Don't be shy. Play piano perfectly.
I'm not gonna make you come up and play.
What do you need? Just say what you need.
I just want to know who plays instruments. Who plays? We have a piano player. Anybody play guitar?
Alisa.
Yeah. And you don't have to play like really well. You don't have to be like a rock star going to the recording studio. But if you dabble or you play anything, what other instruments? We've got piano, we've got guitar. What else do we have? Piano and a ukulele.
Piano too, a little.
Okay, excellent. So check this out. And this is much easier when I teach clients for singing. It's much easier to teach on the piano because we're dealing with individual notes, where a guitar, if you're playing a 6-string, those 6 strings are like 6 pianos, is what that's like. So it can be hard for the ear, for the student to hear just the one note because you've got 6 strings all vibrating simultaneously. So on the piano, here's your music lesson. If you don't play, it's totally fine. So we have what's called C. This is the middle C. And there are 7. Okay, I want you to start making connections. How many energy centers in our body? 7. C, D, E, F, G, one octave is 7 notes, right? 7 energy centers in our body. Now, wherever that is, whether it's C down here, C here, it's all the same notes, right? But different parts of the body. Getting more into the frequencies of healing. So each of these hold a frequency of sound, right? These piano, the ocean waves I was playing for you, though that hertz of frequency is somewhere around 500-600 hertz of frequency of sound. Heart chakra, anything for the heart to open that up. If you can go to any, the YouTube or your music platform, and you can search for heart energy, heart frequency, and it will spit back out to you everything in that frequency. So there's lots of things available for free online. So coming back to C corresponds to our base chakra. And so if someone's having physical issues, maybe they're having hard time, regularity and that sort of thing, something that they can do is they can go and just make sound. Come down here. That note, that sound, if we put a shape to that. Now the way you get down there is you've got to take a nice big breath and you have to relax into the lowest part of your breath. So there's no coincidence that this and this, like it's I'm just gonna be real here, like too much information, but if someone is constipated all the time and they're not having regular movements, that if they were to go and make sound using this shape, that is going to vibrate and move and get energy moving and unstuck. Does that make sense? Right? Can we all try it? Now this is really low, but let's do our best, right? Sit nice and tall, feet flat, just drop into. Now the shape, the sound we're going for is ooh, right? Ooh. Almost like this is our chanting, right? Do your best, leave the rest. Doesn't have to be perfect. Total relaxation, try that. And if it helps to close your eyes, go for it. Here we go. Nicely done, ladies. That is not an easy place to get down to. Right? Can you hear it? Yeah. Now this next one, the key of D, the note of D, wherever it is, here, 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 all the same note, that's going to correspond to your sacral. So this is all our reproductive stuff, right? So if you're having any reproductive issues or anything going on there, you would want to go and sing. Now the new shape to move the energy out and activate, the new shape is the letter O. So we're going to, on all of our breath, it's all originating from your solar plexus. Keep your shoulders relaxed. You're going to draw your breath up. We're going to exhale. Yeah, now some of you are up there. That's totally fine. It's the same note. It's still activating the sacral, right? Right, whether you're here. Let's try it together here. Beautiful, beautiful. Now key of E, this is our solar plexus. This is the solar plexus. And these all have affirmations that go with them. This is essentially your power center. This is where we create from. This is where this is the point of creation, right? The vowel here, we're going to stay with that O shape. Take a nice big breath again. Oh, some of you are up here. Oh, totally fine. And if you can, anybody who can stay here with me. Oh, good. You sound fabulous. The next one, this is an open AWE. This is our heart chakra. So I was sharing earlier, when I have clients that come in and want to work with me, they just need to do something for fun because they lost their husband or a family member or something, and they're holding on. They're still grieving. This is all closed up. I'm gonna get them singing songs in the key of F right out of the gate, right? Open ah, ah. Some of you are up here, that's fine. If we can't, can I get you a little bit louder? You all sound great. One more time, a little bit louder. Very nice. Good. This one is tricky because this is two sounds. We're going to change the shape. So now we're getting into the throat, right? There's so much around the throat, right? Speaking up, asking for help, setting boundaries, asking for what you need, being clear, right? So this vowel, and now we're moving. So now we're up in the chest. Remember, 1 voice, 3 vocal vicinities, low, mid, high. Now we're right around in here now. That's where we're feeling it. The vowel is going to be ah. So we're actually going to change this shape. Ah. It's going to sound like this. Where am I at? E, F, G. Starting with our breath. It all starts with breath, right? Ah. Beautiful. Beautiful. You drop your jaw a little bit more. One more time. Big breath. You all sound great. Let's do that again. Ah. Beautiful. You are all amazing. I'm so glad you're getting pictures. You'll have to share these with me when we're all done. And then this one here, now this vowel is E, but we're not going to smile it. We're going to move it all what we call forwardly place it. So it's more E. So you've got pooky little lips with space between your teeth. This is activating this part, that intuition place, right? So let's take a nice big breath. This should be in our chest voice. E. I love, right? It starts with the breath. I love you're feeling that vibration, that activity. And then this is a closed mouth. We're going to hum this. So this is your crown. This is moving energy and activating your crown chakra. We're going to open all of this up. This is a closed mouth. So you're exhaling through your nostrils. Gorgeous. Now, where were you feeling the vibration there with that sound?
Like base of the head.
Base of the head. Anyone feeling it up here in your sinuses, all your teeth and your lips? You should have been feeling a lot of vibration going on up here. And then look where we are. We start all over. Ooh. Different part of the body, still activating. Now we're activating that base again. Good. Give me an O this time. We're getting back to the sacral in your body. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. New note. Back to the solar plexus. Back to that O again. Big breath. The notes are getting bigger now. Big breath. Big energy. Now we're right at this place called your vocal break for most of you. Yeah, this is where it happens for most of you. It happens at different places. The break is where we're going to cross over. So the physiology of your body, your speaking voice, when you're speaking, let me back up. Our vocal cords are made of 2 sets of muscles, thick and thin. When you're speaking, you're using the thicker part of the vocal cord muscle. When you're up in your falsetto, woo, that part of the voice, that's the thinner part of the vocal cord muscle. There's a very thin membrane that separates those 2 muscles that if you put sound on it, so I don't know if any of you all experience this, but sometimes I get young men, like they're not so much the girls, but boys especially in junior high, right? 5th, 6th, 7th grade, where their voices start to change and they land right on that, and their voice starts to do that yodel, right? And they can't control it. It's coming. It's going to happen. I promise. So and it happens to all of us. We land right on that spot at the wrong moment. We don't have the right shape. This is a tiny little event. And the way we prevent that from happening is making sure you have enough air. You're drawing air through your body and then creating that space, that open forward placement of that air and energy. So in this case, we're going to use, let's go back to E, forwardly placed. We're leaving this part of your body. We're moving up into your falsetto now. Listen once. Try that with me. Oh, you're already there. All of you are there. Try that. Keep the smile forward so you don't land on your. Gorgeous. We have a whole choir in here. Let's stay with that. Just a couple more. Big breath. How are you feeling? Big breath. You look great. You sound great. And last one, best one right here. It's a big one. It's way up there. Very nice. How's everybody feeling? Take a sip of water or your wine or whatever what beverages do we have? Oh, I have a whole plethora. We've got numerous beverages. How's everybody feeling? And yes, please, at any point, if you all need to get up, and I think, oh my goodness, we're coming. Okay, I've got only a few more things for you here. If you need to get up, stretch, grab a drink of water, anything. How are your bodies feeling right now?
Relax.
Yeah, very
Relaxed.
Like the vocal warm-ups really
Like rested, you know?
Yes, yes. And just the act of moving air through your body and that focused intention, that mindfulness, being able to visualize, and the grounding stuff I find really, really helpful. And these are things you can do anywhere. That's why I became a vocal coach. When I started my music journey, you asked earlier, I was playing guitar, I was playing piano, I was taking lessons in a songwriting class. And when I found the voice, I said, that's it. I am going to let go of everything else right now, and I'm going to focus on one instrument that goes with me everywhere, in the car, in the shower. I don't need to pack any extra tools. It's just going to, so these exercises you can do anywhere. If you're having a hard time falling asleep at night, just some of this work quietly there, the breath work, the visualization. If you're stressed out, these are great. If you're having a hard time waking up and getting started in your day, this is a great way to energize your body. So lots of benefits. Any questions about what we've done so far? I think I only have a few more things because we're going to do a Q&A here in a minute. If you have questions. Well, no, I'll hold off on the questions. Hold off on the question for a second. So let's see what else I have here. Activating, using your breath sound. You did a little bit on that already. Well, so what I would really love to do, what you just did was beautiful. Can we sing a song? I want to teach you a song. It's in English, and I apologize. Like, had I had more time, I would have prepared something in Russian. I found my Russian teacher, so I'm good there. So I know where to go for my Russian lessons. But my apologies, my sincere apologies. I don't have something in Russian for you. This is a super simple song. We're going to do what I call and response. So I'm going to sing a line, and then you're going to sing with me. You might already know the song. It's very popular. Lean on Me, Bill Withers. He was an artist. I'm not sure if he's still alive or not. You like Bill? Yeah. Exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing a line, and then you ladies are going to come with me. And we call it call and response. Stand by. All right. So sorry for my back at you. This is a great little microphone, Elena. All right. So stand by. So this is going to be, and I'll change the key. Now this is the other thing. You know, if you're for the purpose of singing, you want to sing. I hear a lot. I really want to sing that. What with the black velvet, that little girl smile. So the woman came in wanting to learn this for a band that she wants to audition for, but the notes are way too high. And so one of the things that I teach you, I show you, you might, just because you can't reach the notes when you're singing along with the song on the radio or your Spotify or whatever you listen to, doesn't mean you can't sing that song. It just means you need to adjust the notes to bring it up or down for your voice, right? So what I've done, this song we're gonna sing right now, it's in a different key when you hear it on the radio. And what I've done is bring it down for us to make it a little bit easier for you today, okay? So stand by, let me pull it up because I don't have it memorized. And then we'll do Q&A, so you can be thinking about your questions. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna sing a line. Listen. So this is what I call, this is just one note. This is what we call a bell tone in music. This is the one, instead of playing strumming on the guitar, 6 strings for you right now. I'm giving your brain, I'm giving your body one thing to focus on, which is this, right? So this is how it's gonna go. We're gonna start with the breath before every phrase. Are you guys having any fun? Are you?
Yes.
Is this helpful?
Yes.
Is it? You're learning some new information.
Yeah.
But take notes. Love. So listen. The words. Listen once. Sometimes in our lives. Just try that much with me, right here. Some breath. Times in our lives. Yes. How's that feeling? You're doing it. You're singing. You're singing.
I can play efficient chords if you want.
I would thank you so much for offering. I love that you would do that. I think it would throw off how I'm trying to teach it. Is all, but I appreciate the invitation. Listen, sometimes in our lives as ones, we all have pain. Breath. We all have pain. Yes, we're landing back on that note. Listen to the next one. We all have sorrow. Let me find that. Row, that's where we're going. Breath. We all have sorrow. Beautiful. Listen once. But back on that one note. Take a breath with me. But good. The next line. Listen. I lost it. If we are wise. Where did it go? Sorry, let me find it. Wise. Listen again. But breath. If we are wise. Hey, give me a little more air and energy on wise. If we are wise. You're all having fun. I can see smiles coming out. Love that. We know that there's. We're back on that note. We know that there's good. Always tomorrow. Try that with me. Always tomorrow. Always tomorrow. Beautiful. Now we're going to go to the chorus. The chorus is lean on me, right? But it's not lean on me. You see my vowels back here? We're going to keep all that forward. Lean on me. Let me hear that. Lean on me. Good. Listen. When you're not strong. Breath. When you're not strong. Good. And I'll be your friend. We're back down here. And I'll be your friend. Very good. I'll help you carry on. Let me hear that. I'll help you carry on. They sound good. Beautiful. For that. For it won't be long. Let me hear that. It won't be long till I'm gonna need. Relax into that low space, right? Till I'm gonna need somebody. Let me hear that. Somebody. Listen once. To lean on. Yes, give yourselves a hand. Oh my goodness, for our viewers, are you? Yes. Are you all singing along on there? All of our friends. Hey, hi Rebecca. Oh, okay. So these are some of my friends on there too. Oh, cool. She's a talent manager girl. So waving. Okay, ladies, please first of all give yourself all a hand because this was a big deal for some of you, I think. How many of you have done this before? Let's start that. How many of you done this before? Nobody's ever done anything like this before. So give yourself a hand. Give yourself a clap. Give yourself a pat on the back. Very courageous. Very courageous. So let's do some Q&A. questions and answers. We only have a few more minutes, and I do have a survey I want to pass out to you. Questions about, and this was a lot of information. This is my 25 years of work I just gave you in like an hour, right? Questions about anything. Yes, ma'am.
How do you find like the difference in your head voice and your stomach voice? I think like when singing a song, it's hard to combine them. But I know a lot of people that do. What would you recommend, like in terms of exercise, like tracking, which one you're using? Because I barely even know.
Yeah, great question. Thank you for asking that question. So you might have missed the part when I was sharing with the ladies. We have, I call it 3 different vocal vicinities in your body, right? I just simplified it all. So we've got our low voice, which is all of this stuff, right? You've got your voice, and then you have your head or your falsetto voice up here. So it's that woo. Now it's funny that you asked that question because the young woman in the studio today, we're working on that Bad Love, Taylor Swift, right?
Bad blood.
Bad Blood. And she literally, that song, that's a great song if you like her, you want to go play with that song. She does that. And she goes from her chest and her head way up here, and then she drops down. Where did we figure it out? I think when she drops down to here. And you know what I'm talking about in the song? And that can be a hard transition to go from here to here, and then you're searching for it. Yeah, great question. Other questions?
I have a question because I cannot wait while I'm singing. So if I have piano at home, any exercise I can do to train my voice, like.
I love that you have a piano at home too, and it doesn't have to be an expensive full. Love. So pitch training is really good on the piano. So, well, first of all, should we pass these out to the ladies? This survey going around, ladies. There are some free gifts if you want them. I just need a way to get them to you. Let me know what you're interested in. I have pens for the ladies too. Let me know what you're interested in. I will send you some complimentary audio files. There are a couple of files. They're less than 10 minutes long. You can download them to any of your devices. You can work with them in your car. But specific to pitch, finding the notes, just being able to, okay, I'm going to work on my ear training today. So to answer your question, okay, so my first thing I do with clients is, the first question to ask is, what part of your body is it in? Is the note down here in your low voice? Is it up in your speaking voice? Or is it in your falsetto voice? So the first thing is, identify where in your body do you need to feel that note? That's the first question. You just do your best guess there. Then, once you identify, okay, well, it feels like that would be in my low voice. So I'm going to take a breath, and I'm going to relax to try to get down there. And even if you can only hum, I can't even hit that. Right? So it's a combination of mental brain and physical body. But let's say, okay, that feels like it would be where in your body? What part of your body? Your low, mid, or high? Where would you feel this? Speaking voice up in there, right? And then you would try to match. Now, here's one last little tip on pitch. And this thing, it takes time to learn this stuff, right? So pitch is always a matter of either energy, but everything starts with breath first, right? Breath first. And then it's a matter of energy, breath, and energy to get up to the note. So let's say this is the note. And let's say you go to sing it, but you're here. So what you're going to need is more energy to get up there. But if you're trying to reach the note here, but you're overshooting it, we call it sharp, you're landing there, then your brain will be, okay, well, I'm trying to get here, so I need to relax to get down there. Does that make sense? So it's always a matter of breath, and then it's either energy to get up to the note or relaxation to come down to the note. Does that make sense? And again, this is 25 years of information for you ladies I'm giving you in an hour. You're asking great questions. On the sheet, there's also, let me know if there are any events that you want to keep notified of, karaoke nights, special events, concert performances, And the big event on there, which is not happening until September and is fascinating, is even on here because we were just talking about Mount Shasta. This is a 3-day immersion in sacred sites on that mountain. I'm calling it Song, Sound, and Silence. And I have facilitators that are coming in for that. I've got a woman coming in doing in-depth somatic breathing and breath work. I've got all these women live up there already on the mountain. So I'm also getting their stories on that mountain too. It's wild. I'm going to start sharing some of their information so people can get to know them. I've got a singing bowl. She's the mystical light worker is her handle. She's going to bring in and do sound healing, surround you with bowls and do a whole thing there. I have a woman who does water blessings and healings, and we are going to go to the headwaters, the Sacramento, where the Sacramento River begins. We're going to go to the top of that river where we're going to fill vials with that water. It's some of the highest frequency vibrating water that we can get. So there's all kinds of fun things coming along with that. So let me know what you want me to send. When I get back to my desk, I'll get all that out tomorrow. But any more questions about what we did today?
It was just, everything was so amazing. I just have one quick question. You said that we would sleep well. But you have a contrary, let's say, trick, when during the day at your workplace, you all of a sudden just falling asleep. So is there any, I don't know, something that you can just wake you up immediately and just give you some energy just to listen?
Yes, something healthy instead of like an energy drink, a monster, 10 monster drinks.
Especially on the media, like when you look at your boss and you just
Sing.
No, literally.
Sing.
Yeah, that's so shame.
Yeah.
You feel so bad about that?
No. Well, in addition to movement, but water, drinking water is very hydrating. I didn't even talk about the health benefits of water and staying away from dairy. If you're going to be using your voice, you don't get that stuff caught in your throat. But drinking water, movement, and singing. The little tracks that I'll send you, the audio. That's a great one because what I do essentially is I take this technique, the method that I just gave you, and I go really fast. So an example of that, this would help you if you were falling asleep and you needed to go out to your car or the ladies' room or something. It would look like this. Ha, 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 right? So it's a whole 10 minutes of variations, and because that will energize you. In fact, with the kids that go to school, the younger kids, my suggestion when they get home from school, I suggest go drink some water, do your vocal workouts, and then hit your academic stuff because now they're awake, they're energized, they can focus better, and they get their homework done faster. So, and they get to delay their academic stuff for a second, but that's also important. Great question.
One more question, quick question. Sorry. Recently I found it's a question related to chakra. So recently I found out that my solar chakra blocked. Like after meditation, how to open this chakra heal through voice.
Did you say the root or the
solar?
The solar. Okay, your third. Yes. So coming back to, so what did you find out about that?
So I did a Kundalini meditation and I had like stroke of energy and end up in the emergency room with huge pain in this
yep.
instance. So and I found out by my feelings and everything, even when I do meditation, it's just blocked.
Yeah, everything got stuck there.
Yes, and how can I help it through voice?
Sing songs in the key of A or E, key of E. The solar is E. My mama told me when I was young, we are all born superstars, right? Mm-hmm. She put my hair and put my lipstick on. Her boudoir. Yeah, no. So I just happen to know that song is in the key of E. So sing key of E, but if you don't know the whole song, or you don't know the key it's in, anything in the key of E, the pant breath, ha, 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 anything in the key of E. The other thing you could do is if you search on music, healing meditation, sound healing in the key of E. E as in Edward for your solar. And you should get a whole line of all kinds of things that you can sing along, breathe. Key of E is specific to your E. So that's also connected to creation, right? Empowerment. So it sounds like you've got some good things going on right now. If you're huge. And Kundalini yoga is awesome for activating that stuff too, because that starts at the base. That's opening everything in. Our groundedness to the planet, to the earth. Because we got, this is like a giant, we're like a giant straw. If any of these are blocked, if any of these are blocked, it's like the hose. You're out watering the garden and it's got a kink in it. If these are blocked, that was a giant kink.
I end up at the emergency room. Doctor did ultrasound, blood test. I couldn't find anything, but I have huge pain. I came back from today. It was birthday. I was the emergency room. And I can't find anything after
Yeah, and we hold. That's part of why I came and Elena invited me. We hold energy in our body, right? This is how we don't even know it, and often it's stuff that happens when we're little girls. There's a lot of healing going on with adult women right now from stuff from our childhoods, and we can hold on, but that's what will happen. If we hold negative energy in our body, trauma, it will come out. It will find a way to come out, and it's not always a pleasant thing. So you're doing all the right things. I'm so glad you're doing.
I need
So
it.
glad that you made it tonight. I found this helpful. Well, friends, our viewing audience, thank you so much for tuning in, and hi, friends, for coming in, and you ladies are all beautiful and amazing. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me as well. I think my handle is on the Instagram. Did you have another question?
I have a question for people on the spectrum.
Yes.
Do you work with people who do scripting or they do the monotone voice? Do you help with that, or is there?
Yes, absolutely. The question was, do I help with people who for speaking?
On the spectrum, people on the spectrum, one of the symptoms is a monotone voice.
Absolutely.
Speaking in different character voices where it's just not really appropriate in a workplace.
Absolutely, I do work with that. On the spectrum, I have worked with many clients on the spectrum, and depending what the goal is, what they're wanting to achieve, but we play a lot. I love that you mentioned character voices. We'll take on characters. We will, I have a lot of different things. I have people read, or we'll play with sing. Sometimes people come just for speaking, but I will introduce some singing just to get them out of that mind space and get on the other side of it. I have had lots of success with people on the spectrum doing this work. So yeah, and then you are all welcome to reach out to me with questions. My website is, I didn't even put that down anywhere, did I? Oh my gosh, the website is just me, Vocal Coaching by Sloane. If you search it, it should pop right up. The website,
It's on our website.
oh, thank you so much. That website is filled with hours of free, fun content. There's testimony, you can binge watch. There's a YouTube, hours of free stuff. And you can find helpful stuff and reach out, email with questions.
Thank you.
So the exercise is to open up the throat chakra.
Yes. Oh, exercise. Well, coming back to those vowels again that we were doing, right? The throat is that is the ah. So again, same. I think the easiest resource to give you all for any of these energy centers, any of these that are blocked, I'm going to give them all to you again. So the base, if anyone's having issues with their base, that would be key of C. You can search anything in the key of C. Sacral is going to be the key of D. Anything in the key of D. Solar plexus, we already said it, key of E. Heart is the key of F, as in Frank. Throat is going to be G. Anything in the key of G. A is going to be the third eye, and crown is going to be B. So if you search like musical platforms and search, songs or meditations or healing music in the key of G, and then you see what it spits back. And then they always have, at the end of that playlist, they always make a suggestion that takes you into a whole nother, right? My phone, there's like 2,500 on my liked list, 2,500 songs, which is probably why my phone is being so weird right now. But then I make playlists from there, and I have, I've got my meditation list, and I've got my, the girls club singing and the karaoke club, and so I've got all these different playlists.
I mean, there are certain songs that we can play to open up certain chakras.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but it's the key that the song.
Can you give an example, please?
Oh, right.
Chakra?
This song we could have done in the key of G. You can do them in any songs, but just off the top of my.
If you just move it around higher or lower, so that would suit whatever
Yes.
chakra you choose.
Yes. So, for example, I love this. So this song we just did, right? We did it in the key of. We did it in the key of A. If we take it down,
A is the one, right?
A is
the root.
A is here.
Oh, okay.
Right? So in our body,
Position.
C is our yoni, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B. But I love that you asked this question because I'm adjusting keys all the time. If we were to come back, so we would sing this here. Sometimes in our lives, sometimes in our lives. That's the key of G. If you were to sing that in this key, that's going to help move energy around in that throat space. Yeah, is that helpful?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But the easiest way for you all to search it is go search key of, plug that in, and see what it spits back. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So fun. You have all been so amazing. Thank you so much.
It's not a question, but is it possible? Let's sing this song one more time together.
Yes. Do you want to do it in a different? Do you want to do it in the key of G since it is throat? Let's do
I
that.
would love to
I'm
do
gonna-
that if the rest of the ladies agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it
Let's
down.
say goodbye to our friends.
Okay.
Yes, because
so fun. Thank you, friends.
yes, we will practice.
Okay. Hi. Okay. Fun.